Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. Not too much has happened today. Certainly no bearish developments in the short term, and this is all still within the parameters of the scenario that's preferred that we discussed, which still allows for higher prices. Okay, so again, someone asked me earlier today, is there a chart I have a bullish commitment on, whatever that means? There will always be, guys, there will always be a bullish and a bearish scenario. I don't try to, predict the future. Of course, analysis has some predictive tendencies to a degree, but it's always conditional logic, right? It's always as long as this, then that. So that gives traders and investors key levels to watch and key levels to manage risk and key levels to calculate reward and risk. So it's about that. But if we say bullish commitment, from the moment onwards that we saw a 5-wave move up on Monday and the break of the first micro resistance, this uptrend was intact, okay? And we had a confirmation that the C wave that we were watching for anyway and that we expected is actually and was actually unfolding, that it started. So I still see that C wave unfolding. It's playing out. It's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Nothing wrong with that. And so as long as we are holding this FIB support zone, yeah, I'm committed to upside, you could say, okay? So the orange scenario is still pointing towards higher prices. Now, there will be a point where that wave 4 pullback that we've been watching today is going a little bit too deep to be a wave 4. Now, don't get me wrong, we don't need another leg down here. We have fulfilled already what we need to see in this wave 4. I'd rather have a shallow 4 and get that 5th wave done, sooner than later. And I'd rather avoid a very deep wave 4, okay? I just want to say, if you're trading the micro, if there's anyone out there who's trading the micro, a risk of a deeper wave 4 is still real. And that's not just because it has to happen. It's more like, look, this support, we're currently at nearly 94K. Support is at 90.1K. This means technically we could see a C wave down. We could see it to 90.1K. Don't expect that because the B wave did overshoot. If this here was a B wave, which is likely in the orange count, so the C wave might not even go significantly below the swing low from today, the intraday low at 91,800. Either way, you have very clear support levels: 90,134, $91,023, and 92,136, which is the level that the price reacted to today already. So if we go up from here, and at the moment the bulls are pushing again here, yeah, if we go up higher directly, then first of all, we would need a break above the intraday high to confirm that further. It might be that we do that. Then the 4th wave probably already bottomed. But the 5th wave would then be unfolding, but the 5th wave would likely not be an impulse. Now, to see a difference in structure, this whole move to the upside, which I'm labeling as a C wave in 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whether the 4 is in or not is not so relevant. But what I want to highlight is this is an impulse. Yeah, no overlap, very clear trend. Now, you see, even the wave 1 here was an impulse. The 3rd wave was an impulse. But I love to add some educational bits here as well to the analysis. And I gotta say, you might see the difference in structure, at least from what I can see. We're on the 15-minute chart, don't get me wrong. The microstructures here can really be a proper mess. This here would be a 3-wave move. So what wave 1 in blue would be 3 waves. Wave 2 might have bottomed, maybe we get another low, but would be a 3-wave move. The 3rd wave would be a 3-wave move, and we get a 4th wave and a 5th wave. And this is a different structure to what we had down here. So it's part of the same structure, but the fifth wave is, in this case, an ending diagonal, which means it could be a bumpy ride. So we'll see how it develops. Either way, I'm looking for higher prices. If we see a decisive break above the intraday high, then we could reach that next upside target, which I would like to see reached, around 96.7, 96.8K. We could reach it sooner than later. That should give you an update and the relevant support levels, just in case you didn't watch the previous video. In case we break upper support, the alternative would be a wider B wave, so that the B wave that presumably bottomed on the 1st of December is actually still unfolding. That's the update on Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. I also invite you to join us on X for additional charts, updates, news, and much more. I leave a link in the comment section for you guys. And here you can get additional updates. I uploaded a video here today as well. You get exclusive videos. Sometimes updates are a little, sooner than anywhere else. So check it out. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.